Dear listeners, I need you to either like or dislike my videos to help more people see the book. So, if you enjoyed my book, please go back to the beginning and hit the like or dislike button, thumbs up or thumbs down button. I will also make chapter 1 and chapter 3 one video instead of 2 videos. So, ignore it when you see them. I will have the word revisit in front of those 2 chapters. When I first started loading up videos, I was forced to do only 15 minutes per video. The more videos I uploaded, the more time I was given. I'm doing this for future listeners. Please let me know if there are any errors. I'm doing these videos without any help. And again, I will start Cush Sovereignty 2, Black Love on another channel, once I get 100 subscribers, YouTube, at Cush Sovereignty 2. Here is a brief summary of Cush Sovereignty 2, Black Love. The story continues with Mamaline, Cush's grandmother on his father's side of the family. Mamaline is narrating the love story of Ihnen in Volume 2 of the Cush Sovereignty series, continuing where Black Righteousness left off. It's a tale of love, war, and peace. After eliminating the city of evil and wicked citizens, Ihnen meets the final 2 people, including his wife, Anya, and form the justice system of the land, known as the Council of 12. Ihnen and his warriors get married, take control of the land, builds a fortified city of faithful followers, and a military force that is ruthless and untouchable to the evil forces of the Albanians. The mestizos grow to a population that spans through southern Arizona and central Mexico. Furious about his progress, the Albanians leader is forced to show himself, but is forbidden to wagewa until a particular time. As that time nears, the children and the elderly must return to Ihnen. Hometown of Tallulah, Louisiana, until instructed by Zabaoth. Now, let's finish the final chapter of Cush Sovereignty, Black Righteousness. Chapter 24, Oidipous and the Pits of Hell. The warriors had all agreed that their new friends that they had just rescued had to travel with them, as they headed toward camp to meet Axelle. Not expecting the 3 space cruisers, Axelle hid herself, until she identified Zubin and Efusa. Axelle shouted, "What are you guys doing back so soon?" Zubin shook his head, "Too much to explain right now, but we must get in touch with Oidipous, because our ship is to arrive to nicht at, or around midnight, and we are not sure what he wants us to Donnerstag. Axelle said, "There is no way to tell where he is, but I would call this an emergency." She pressed the emergency button on her wrist. Simultaneously, everyone's communication devices vibrated, allowing everyone to see everyone else's location on the device. Oidipous called within 2 seconds. "What is it?" Oidipous asked. Axelle said, "We have information that they expected the ship to arrive to nicht around midnight." Oidipous said quickly, "Good work, and I will contact you later. Stay safe until you hear back from me." Oidipous quickly called Ihnen, "There is a ship that will be here in about 4 hours." Ihnen said, "Stay put, we will be there in 3, and disconnected." Oidipous said to himself out loud, 3. How in the fuck, you going to do that? Ihnen yelled the battle CRY to the top of his lungs and left Obe, Elia, and Elisha entire men behind while the rest got on the jet ships and headed to Cuauhtemoc. Meanwhile, Axelle and the rest at Vista Hermosa rested, for Axelle had already prepared a meal for them in advance. They waited for Ihnen and his battalion since the Oidipous and his crew were already hidden inside the mine complex at Colonia Anahuac, awaiting Ihnen arrival. 37 jet ships raced to Vista Hermosa, arriving just SHY auf 10 Uhr und 45 Minuten PM. Ihnen radioed in just before he arrived there to check everyone's location and the situation at Vista Hermosa. Leaving the space cruisers there at Vista Hermosa, Axelle was upset because the only thing she did all day was cook. Vani enjekevo smilet en sait es hi openet his hand to her, hier, ride vis me. Hi radiot into altip for his location. But altip adviset evarione to go black, because the ship was approaching quickly. Vani enjekevo en the remaining jet ship. Stot tere hovering over the lake's shoreline, awaiting altip's call. When the ship arrived, it appeared out of nowhere, with no trail or lights to detest. It just appeared, ten the Segenzeit began. A light first shines on the tower and blinks 4 times. When the ship rotated at 180 degrees, 10 back to 0, 10 360 degrees, it happened with before 2 large doors slowly opened in the lake, the water splashed wildly as the ship approached the shore. Also the doors were open, there appeared to be a force field that prevented the water from going inside the opening. Ten the spackeship madelut noases, and the force field created a pyramid-like shape, and steam appeared. Vani enjekevo and the rest of his warriors began to race to the location in a V formation, and the V formation quickly became a U formation. At this time, the spackeship began its 360-degree counterclockwise rotation, and a beam of light shone into the opening. Altip radiot Vani enjekevo, according to Jamie, it's about to release the people inside. Just as he spoke, you could see the people covered in a clear gale lowered down in the beam of light. Vani enjekevo arrived right when the third person was being lowered into the opening. By this time, were entire O formation and surrounded the ship. Vani enjekevo ordered all speedsters to go up in the ship by the beam. Grace, Axelle, and 2 more speedsters ran up the beam of light, right when Axelle entered the ship. Guards noticed the intruders and the gun turrets on the building started firing upon Vani enjekevo. Altip and Joy quickly destroyed the turrets as Joy created an electrical blast. 10 jet ships broke formation and quickly returned fire to the rest of the men as Altip, Joy, and Amadat forced their way into the tower. The people from the different towns and villages started running frantically away from the scene, as more men showed up. Another group broke off the formation as Vani enjekevo himself moved towards the opening. Seeing the bodies being lowered, he radioed the speedster to find the ship's pilot so they could land the ship, but they couldn't find the ship's pilot. Vani enjekevo radioed Altip, they can't seem to find the pilot of the ship. Amadat, overhearing the conversation, seated herself in front of one of the computers, and started reading its operating system as Altip grabbed one key inside the tower. Tell me, who is driving that ship, and where is he, the man did say a word. Altip shot the man in his left knee. The man yelled in pain, fuck you. Altip asked him again, but the man said nothing. He shot the man in his right knee. Amadat yelled, hold on. 10 radio to the speedsters, the door is invisible. Pressing a few keys on the keyboard. It's opened now. The man reached for his weapon as Altip had his back turned, listening to Amadat, and a loud blast fired. Altip and Amadat turned to see that Joy had shot the man in the back of the head as he was attempting to shoot Altip. Grace found the pilot and forced him to land that ship. Shouted Altip, 10 looked at Joy, damn, he got distracted. Thanks, baby. You just saved my life. The bodies stopped descending from the ship, it rotated accordingly and landed near the lake. Forcing the men out of the ship as the large door opened up. Vani enjekevo stood there atop one of the doors as the rest of his warriors landed their jet ships nearby. Jom and about 20 men approached Vani enjekevo. Scratching his head, he said, All Albanian technology and weaponry but not one Albanian is here. Daniel entered the spackeship and peeled the gale of one of the individuals inside. Daniel hit the man on his back, and the person started to breathe. He was fragile, and his breathing was faint. Daniel yelled out to Vani enjekevo. They are alive, but he need help peeling this gale off. The people from the towns and villages stood by waiting, and Vani en Jekevo said to one man. You. The guy pointed to himself. Yes, what is your Name? The man said, Sanchez, Sanchez, I need you to gather some men. Vani en Jekevo paused and yelled back at Daniel. How many people are in Tere? Daniel said. Over 2,000. Turning back to the man, Vani en Jekevo said. Get all these people and go help the man. Inside. And the man did just as Vani en Jekevo ordered. The people were confused about what was happening. Thinking that they had just been saved, in the back of their minds, but they asked themselves was this man just as evil as the last tyrant. Vani en Jekevo radioed, I need to transport over 2,000 people back to Marinat Altanvir. The bus driver that Zubin saved, told Zubin, the buses we use every morning can carry plenty of them to your camp, and there are more at the depot, as well as Skycraft, we will be more than happy to drive them there. Zubin radioed to Vani en Jekevo, give us a few minutes, we will have more than we need. The old man and his wife, along with the people on the cruisers, guided Zubin and the rest of the warriors to the bus depot. On their way there, the old man, teary-eyed, asked, WHY would you save us from our oppressors, Oidipous and Abeni B6? Who are we to receive such a reward, or what are they searching for? Zubin smiled, it is our leader, a very proud and spiritual leader, who has led us to salvation, to enlightenment, and Sabaoth. It is he who questions what is going on here with his people. The old man said, his people? Is he Wakatilian? Zubin, pointing at Vani en Jekevo, tats him tere, isn't it obvious? The old man said, okay, yes, but he mustn't journey down to the abyss, at least not now. If you honor this man, don't let him go down there, at least not nicht. Zubin radioed altip, I was just advised that it would not be wise, to let Vani en Jekevo go down in that hole that they are calling the abyss, at least not nicht, altip said, WHY is that. Zubin said. I was only advised that it would not be wise for him to go down there, at least not nicht, altip said, see what I can Donnerstag. Altip is unsure what to do as he tells Joy and Jom, with a few other warriors, what was said to him, and te aproach Vani en Jekevo. Please, we do not know what is down there, but we were advised not to allow you to go down until morning. Vani en Jekevo said, whatever is down there, I can handle it, and it will be all right. Jom looked at Vani en Jekevo, I feel you should wait until morning. Vani en Jekevo smiled, okay, I'll wait my friend. That night, they pulled 2,695 people from the Spackeship. Upon listening to the advice of his friends, everyone but Vani en Jekevo went down into the abyss, and pushed out an additional 665 people that were alive. All night long, as rumors spread throughout the land, the entire territory was shut down as the people rushed to reach the location of the abyss. By 6 am, the buses started arriving, moving all the people from the ship and the abyss back to Marinat Altanvir. The locals volunteered and began taking people to Marinat Altanvir, and the rest began taking some of the locals back home. The last bus left about 1 p.m. Vani en Jekevo camped out at the opening with 15 of his warriors. Vani en Jekevo watched the last bus leave, and many of the locals had gone home. Treat and weary, he decided to wait one more day to venture into the abyss. His warriors were sitting by a campfire while the women prepared food, given to them by the locals. Jom walked towards Vani en Jekevo, about 20 more minutes and you can eat, you have to be tired. Vani en Jekevo said, yes, I am. Scratching his head and yawning, Vani en Jekevo repeated himself. Yes, I am. Closing his eyes for a second, Vani en Jekevo said, I'm too tired to even think about the abyss and its content, but as soon as I get up, we all shall see what it is, that te didst me to see. Jom Said, I am curious as well. Enjoying a great meal and a few minutes of discussing what had happened that day, Vani and Yekevu finally went to sleep that evening at 4 p.m. Vani and Yekevu finally woke up at 6 am, Everione approached the abyss. He left 2 men up top while he and the others headed down the abyss using the jet ships. They descended slowly down the deep room with tire lights on about 200 feet as they all walked around. This is an enormous place, echoed Jom's voice. Vani and Yekevu shook his head. Yeah, pretty much, what can ye say? A few warriors landed, so meone finds the lights, or so meeting in here. Jom ordered his warriors. Would you like for me to turn the lights on? Everione was up and arms until TSAV a large, computerized female face appear in front of them. Mein Name is Abela. I didn't mean to startle you. Would you like for me to turn on the lights? Vani and Yekevu Said, hi, mein Name is Vani and Yekevu, what is this place? Abela Said, this is a research and development center where we study and document ways to eradicate the Vakatilians DNA, codename, new video lynch. This floor researches and tests synthetic drugs and compares different DNA strains. Abela turned on the lights behind here. This is where we collect Vakatilians. Using tier 9 DNA series, we can pinpoint and find the most mutated cells in their body. The Vakatilians are dropped here in a protective shell, and we draw blood from each individual. A conveyor belt started to run as Abela continued. They are team judged by age, weight, height, geographical location, and sex, and taken to the second floor for manipulation and sexual exploration. At the end of the conveyor belt was a small hole, and TL heard a door unlock itself and open right next to the conveyor belt. The lights on the second floor turned on as Everione got off tire jet ships, walked towards the door, and began walking down the stairs. Abela continued, this is the manipulation department, codenamed, divide and conquer. Here we devise ways to allow Vakatilians to destroy each other by using psychological means to create self-hatred. Teaching them to disrespect their women, molest children, rape, drug use and abuse, alcoholism, and then we replace some of them into their respected communities. As they reached at the bottom of the stairs, blue lights turned on, one by one. The blue lights were on top of tubular glass of different sizes encased with people in them, covered in a transparent gel. Embryos, as well as some Vakatilians of different ages, appeared in them. Abela continued, as Vanyan Yekevus heart seemed to sink into his chest and his eyes watered up. Synthetic drugs are used to control them and in a lucrative pornographic broadcast located downstairs. Walking past the last row of enclosed tubes, Vani and Yekevu looked into the eyes of an elderly man suspended in the casing and put his head down, feeling as if he had fired him. Tears were now rolling down his eyes. A bright light was turned on, covering the entire floor, revealing thousands of bodies. Vani and Yekevu fell to his knees in disbelief and yelled in a horrible CRY unheard of before. He ran up to the tended Vakatilians, primarily naked and chained to tables. Some had needles in their arms or a white powdery substance stuck to their noses. Abela continued, here, we. Vani and Yekevu ran from table to each body, checking for a pulse, but no pulse was found. Vani and Yekevu looked up at Jom, stay here and find out more, I'll be back. The rest of the warriors followed him. Vani and Yekevu turned around and yelled with so much anger. Stay fucking here. Vani and Yekevu ran back up the steps, jumped on his jet cruiser, and drove to shore. He fell to the ground, yelling, cursing, and swinging his arms angrily, eventually crying himself to sleep. Vani and Yekevu found himself covered and woke up to a baby crying, and his warriors by his side. Jom holding the baby, all the information was scattered, but there was one level that was tightly sealed, even Abela was unauthorized to open it. Vani enjekevo stot up, I wanted to apologize for my words and actions. It was only me, and I repent to you for it, please forgive me. Vani enjekevo looked around him, and thousands of people surrounded him. What is this, and what the baby are you holding? Jom said, the people are here to thank you for destroying their oppressor, and the baby was found in a cage. Vani enjekevo looked at the baby and saw it was from the same tribe and clan as Obe. He turned to talk to the people, but they couldn't hear him. Jom handed him a bullhorn. My friends, my name is Vani enjekevo. We have much to talk about, but I must bury my people, the crowd yelled. We will bury them, for you. In tears once again, he said, thank you, for it would have been challenging for me to do it. Vani enjekevo handed Jom the bullhorn and said, Dekarisch. Jom looked at him strangely, and Vani enjekevo smiled, the baby's name will be Dekarisch. The crowd divided themselves into groups and began to bury the Vakatilian people that were in the abyss. Vile Vani enjekevo separated himself from everyone taking his jet ship on top of a tall mountain, and wrote, WHY. In the beginning, we were people of different beliefs. We spoke several different languages. Yes, we were great in our own way. The largest continent in the world. Even today. Some even refer to her as a girl, a woman, the mother. Africa. Riches include gold, diamonds, and pearls. The beginning of civilization was started in here. Yet, having so many accomplishments, got credit for none. Creating pyramids, that are scientific wonders of today. Numerous things, that are even used today. Vakatilians today, Negroes, niggers. But, Afrikaans back then. Let's just call it yesterday. Still unique, different, very simple people. Still not given credit, that they are do. WHY. Even back then, there are so many people, that I called name. From the past to the present, but I want, for we all know their names. My problem is, WHY. WHY should any human being have to defend themselves? For being a certain race, creed, or color. The past is truly the past. That we learn from. Ignorance played a major part in the Europeans' hearts. Which took te were superior, back then. There are even some of those that think that way today. We were moderate, but it was as if killing a fly. We were beaten, much like we sehen, some people train a dog. Women were raped, children molested, men tested. Just considered simply as stock. WHY. Now, since that time, we celebrated your holidays. Fight in your wars. This thing called the 4th of July. But who really won their independence? Give me liberty or give me death. Someone else said, but whom did he refer to? They got their liberty, we were sentenced to death. All men are created equal. Except for those of us, who were considered savages, in those days. Simply because we couldn't read or write the entire language. They couldn't understand ours. Did we call them savages? All this for the sake of liberty. They say. But none of it was for us. We fought more wars, but did in vain. WHY. Our fathers, our mothers, our children, our ancestors, were moderate. WHY. 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 I write not to instill hatred for anyone. Just laugh. The time is now to awaken. Many years we have been miseducated. But we can read and write, now, and learn about the truth. If no one else teaches you the truth, you have you. If we asked you, do you know who you are? If the answer is no, my reply. WHY. Red lights flashed on the communicator vibrating on Vanjenjekevo's hip. It was Obe who was calling on the emergency channel. Vani Enyekevu? Vani Enyekevu. Vani Enyekevu quickly answered the communicator. Yes, Obe, what is it? Vani Enyekevu replied. Looks like Oidipous has gotten your message, look at your GPS. It's covered in a gigantic mess, he can't even count how many there are. He's headed straight to you. Vani Enyekevu shouted the battle CRY and ordered all civilians out of the region until further notice. Pressing the emergency button on the communicator as the warriors prepared themselves, Vani Enyekevu called Obe on his device. When they get here, make sure you are behind them, and kill them as quickly as you can until you are noticed. Ten take no mercy, Tose that survive, we will take mercy on whom Sabaoth tells us. 2. The fearless warriors were ready, and even somit civilians joined into the alte call to help. Yet appears to Vani Enyekevu, prepare your men for the abyss, for now, you fight only flesh, but down there, you shall fight only spirits. Fight with honor and not anger, for this battle is not yours, but Sabaoth. And ten he disappeared. Only miles away, Vani Enyekevu gathers all the warriors, opens his communicator, and says the survivors' prayer. All who come, that are not evil, and Tose that survive. He will test their hearts, and let Sabaoth decide. Amen. Turning to the civilians, shoot to kill, however, if they survive, it's because their hearts nicht be pure, not evil. However, trust none of them until he see them first. Sabaoth will make way for his people to life. Obe was miles behind Oidipous, and Oidipous was unaware of their presence. Obe and Vani Enyekevu sent out all speedsters to minimize the Oidipous army by 10% before Oidipous reached Vani Enyekevu. The speedsters were called back to rest once the fighting began. Oidipous was surrounded, and his men didn't have a chance. With Obe, Elia, Daniel, Grace entire men in the rear and Vani Enyekevu and the rest. Were in the front, they devastated Oidipous and his men. The speedsters were called back in to finish the battle. They brought the rest of the men back to Vani Enyekevu as he took them and decided their fate. They caused 40 men to life, and the rest died on the spot. Tere stot. Oidipous with a broken leg and gunshot to the shoulder. We finally made, Oidipous, said Vani Enyekevu. Who are you? Oidipous replied. I am the child of the Most High, who was sent to rescue his people from people like you. This battle was meant to be from the first time I met your youngest son to the oldest, and it was me and my men who had the honor of killing all of them. I see what you have been doing to my people, and the pain is great, but I will not be the one who kills you. Sabaoth's children shall have that honor. Oidipous replies, fuck you, and your damn people, and spits on the ground in front of Vani Enyekevu. Interrogate him for all and any information needed, and let the people have him. Vani Enyekevu said to Jom, as he turned and walked away. After days of interrogating, the men, women, and children all attacked and killed Oidipous. Vani Enyekevu met Obe, and discussed what to do with the dead. Vani Enyekevu was sitting down as Obe stood up. Obe, have you discovered your gift yet? Obe said, no, but I've been fasting and training when it comes, I guess it will come. Vani Enyekevu took out his Colt 45 and shot Obe. Obe yelled, what you do that for? Vani Enyekevu said. A few times I've seen you hit and stabbed and you didn't even know it, and Sabaoth never showed me in any vision of harm coming to you. Plus, look at you. You've been standing in a pile of burning red-hot coals for at least 10 minutes, and you didn't say a word, and by the way, when he shot you, you didn't feel a thing, you just reacted to me shooting you. He grabbed the bullet from off the ground and gave it to him, and one more thing. Tapping on his earpiece, Jom, bring the carriage. Grace approached. Sem visse baby, here is your kinsman, may he grows up to be your greatest gift, son. Obe was excited and happy and started crying, es vani in Jekevu valket ave and started praising Sabaoth. Later that day, vani in Jekevu kellet everione tobiter, it is now time to enter the abyss. Many stayed on top and watched as vani in Jekevu and 50 of his men descended to the first level, leaving 10 of his men. 10 the second level, where he left 10 more, and on to the third level. Vani in Jekevu, looking around, noticed the place had been clean, and there was no evidence that anything had ever been down there. On the third level, they came to what appeared to be a dormade of boulders with a sign of an unknown language. Hades. Amadat interpreted the language. Vani in Jekevu got on the communicator to the men on each level up over them, gather up anything we missed and start setting charges to blow this damn place to kingdom come, as they all began looking for levers and switches to see if they could find a way to open the door. Obe started hitting the door with his hands. Still nothing. Vani in Jekevu orders Everione to stop. I have an idea. He took the sun from around his neck and grabbed his canteen. He put one drop of the content into the canteen and ordered Everione to wipe tire weapons with the water from. The canteen and 10 wipe tire exposed chin with it obe wiped his hands, arms, and neck with the content from the canteen and just took the door, which turned into a puff of smoke. Well, that was easy, said obe. A narrow stairway appeared, Teal headed down, but Vani in Jekevu stopped the men, only my strongest warriors in Sabaoth will be able to come, for I fear that what is down here is truly demonic. His strongest, fearless, and ready warriors stood there, obe, grace, mercy, joy, Jom, Elia, Elisha, Daniel, and Altip, with Vani in Jekevu taking the lead. The stairway was 5 feet wide and was spiraling downward. Strange noises were surrounding them, and a were 5 feet hung torches mounted to the caves, walls. A liquefied substance was oozing down the walls, and the smell was unbearable. As they reached the bottom of the stairway, there was an enormous pit 200 yards wide and a forever circle of darkness, followed by a level of boiling red fiery pit of lava. This pattern repeatedly continued, going deeper and deeper downward. Looking up, TSAV the same pattern repeating itself upward. As T walked through the darkness, T could hear a sizzling sound, followed by screams. Reaching for tire flashlights, TSAV little hands, zoome. Were close touching them and turning into puffs of smoke as the warriors were being handled. Vani in Jekevu said, T cannot even touch the blood of Msheka in the sun. Pointing tire flashlights in different areas, they could see the faces of some of the hideous creatures peeking out. And looking at them. The sounds of movement surrounded them, and they were resilient as they headed down, looking and observing when Altip said, easy why people say, go to hell. Jom said. Only you would say such a thing, in a time like this. Shrugging his shoulders, Altip said, no, I'm buying for real. This place is horrible. Vani in Jekevu interrupted, focus. This is a place one must truly stay focused and remain in the spirit. T walked to the end of the cavern, where T found a mound of rocks at the edge. There was an opening that looked like a large well. There stood a face with only its eyes peeking out at them. What the fuck are you doing in here again, Vani in Jekevu? Vani in Jekevu said, again, then he talked about his dream, he had ears ago, The creature interrupted, fuck that, get out. As he rised from the hole, it stood 10 feet tall, and it was hideous, horns grey out of its head, and bear-like claws grey out of its hand. It shouted zomating, and thousands of minions of Alcides quickly surrounded them. Vani in Jekevu and his warriors quickly formed a circle with their backs turned against each other. Who are you? And how do you know my name? The beast said, I am Acedia, the commander and ruler of Sloth. I am well aware of your foolishness, and today it will stop. The beast shouted to the minions, and they attacked. Vani Enyekevu and his various attacks the minions, they turn into puffs of dust as the various faugt. Back using their weapons and gifts. Vani Enyekevu gave command were 10 minutes before he ordered Elisha to form Adum when it was time, he counted down, 5, 4, 3. Now, and Evarione got in it. Als the creatures leaped them but landed on top of Elisha's dome as Vani Enyekevu poured a drop from the canteen onto Elisha's hands, and as the creatures that came in contact with the dome turned into dust. The entire dome was covered in soot, and it blinded them within the dome. Vani Enyekevu said, "Lower the dome, but stay alert." As he lowered the dome, they were all covered with soot. They ran to the stairway, but Acedia stood in front of them. Vani Enyekevu stood in front and ordered Evarione to weep of their weapons and reply the liquid from the canteen to their weapons and themselves wiederherstellt the demon, "Are you afraid that he will destroy you?" Vani Enyekevu said, Acedia raised in anger, "You silly man, your flesh, he can jump into your body and make you kill yourself." Vani Enyekevu, chokili, "Nuff, you wouldn't do that. Yuri. Tolatsi, remember the commander and ruler of laziness. You take honor in something so ridiculous. Daniel handed Vani Enyekevu the canteens he looked up at the creature. Let me clean this off for your destruction, if you don't mind, and let's have it. Acedia replied, "Your puny little weapons can't warm me." Vani Enyekevu shouted, "EMP," and within seconds, shouted, "Eva." Te all used their gifts and powers against Acedia as it yelled out in pain before them all. With one force and in one moment, they destroyed Acedia into a pile of dust. The dust blew away slowly, and an earthquake shook the foundation. Vani Enyekevu shouted, "Quickly! Up the stairs, this place is his domain and is finna turned into dust itself." Boulders started falling into the lava below as they ran up the stairway. Altdeep and Vani Enyekevu were the last ones to come out. "Evarione out and get ready to blow this place up," shouted Vani Enyekevu over his earpiece. Clearing Evarione out on each level and setting the charges for 5 minutes for each level, they heard the explosions as they all made it out of the abyss. They all ran to their jet ships and drove as fast as they could before herring the last one, and the entire earth imploded, creating a crater the size of the abyss. Circling back around, they looked down to see the bottom of the crater. Fill Oidipous and his that in that hole and cover it up. Said Vani Enyekevu. Returning to the city, Vani Enyekevu ordered Evarione to get cleaned up and rest. The next morning, Vani Enyekevu and his men, using their gifts, also took part in helping the people rebuild their town. Speedsters helped gather the rest of Oidipous, that and dumped their bodies into the abyss. The people called the place till this day, el mal certamente perecera, which means the evil shall surely perish. Astonis het at what TSAV, many civilians joined Vani Enyekevus army. Afterward, te buri Vani Enyekevus people on the opposite side of town. It took 6 weeks to bury all the bodies from the abyss, and te were buried in a beautiful park created by the locals te named, El Mar de Dolor, which means, the Sea of Pine. Tere was a glorious celebration in honor of the people who did Tere, and the people performed the funeral in the Vakatilians tradition that Vani Enyekevu taught them. This celebration lasted for 25 days on May 1 and was called Vatu Sasa Kupumtsika, which translated, his people now rest, and is honored every year. 2 months after the abyss was sighted, many of Vani Enyekevus warriors departed to find their family members. Within 6 months, they started an exodus back to Madinat al-Tanvir. Heading back, many of them heard of Vani Enyekevus farmed. They were also bringing back seeds, animals, and family members. 47 warriors had left, but over 2,000 came back. A trail of warriors leaving and protecting Sabaoth's land reached from Madinat al-Tanvir to Colonia Anawak. 687 miles were protected to the point where the people started feeling free again. Within entire borders was Laguna de Bustilos, a vast lakes that was perfect for fishing. An irrigationssystem was used to help farm most of this region. At the southwest banks of Laguna de Bustilos, there was the city of Colonia Anahuac. T used Colonia Anahuac much like a huge flea market, where the old bartering system was awakened and utilized also again. By reconstructing highways 5, 16, 21 and del Ejido Freeway. Heading west of Colonia Anahuac, there stood Ciudad Cuauhtémoc surrounded by Highway 21, a centralized location or the region's heart. A beautiful landscape mixed with grassland and desert with various mountains overlooking the entire area. Going in any direction would be a breath of fresh air. 25 miles to the north on Highway 5 was a stretch of land that led to the twin cities of Colonia Álvaro Obregón and Grañas El Venado, Vani en Yekevu climate Alcelantes Tierra de Dios or Zabautsland. It was just the complete opposite of the area where Vani en Yekevu was born and raised, but he finally grew to love the place. Unlike Louisiana, there was no humidity. Tornadoes were not a common factor. But the monsoon season brought back memories of home at times. The path from Marinat Altanvir to this new area called home was called Vani en Yekevus Trail. 80% of the people stayed and learned the ways of Vani en Yekevu and served about. The rest were left alone and in peace but honored Vani en Yekevu as a great man. T moved in different directions but always stayed west of Vani en Yekevu Trail for safety reasons. During the cleanup and destruction of the abyss, all the drugs were destroyed except the natural marijuana was kept and used by Vani en Yekevu. He did consider it a drug but an herb. The people were unfamiliar with farming, gardening, medicine, computerized equipment, or the Albanian technology. Therefore, T were taught how to use it quickly learned to treat glaucoma, reverse the carcinogenic effects of tobacco, improve lung health, stop epileptic seizures, and decrease the symptoms of a disorder called Dravet syndrome. He taught the people how to become herbalism led to the introduction of hemp, a popular commodity amongst the people. The greenlands were now used for farming, and the people felt peace for the first time in a long time. T used Marinat Altanvir as a training base only, but the people living in this new area raised families and had a comfortable life. The Vacatilians that were captured from the ship and the abyss took some time to heal even with all the healers, but they eventually were healed from tire diseases, addictions, and phobias. Many Vacatilians of the men, women, and children alike had PTSD and refused to return to their homes as a sense of embarrassment and violation. T. To stayed in the region, learning and teaching their ways of life to the people. It took the Vacatilians a while to adjust to computans and anakatas, who worshipped about. Also it was proven, T. To received gifts and powers from Zabauts that were unimaginable. The population grew to 769,000 men, women, and children, all qualified to be called for the warriors. The people became known as mestizos. The end.